Wuthering Waves has finally revealed their initial 3.0 cast. Let's talk about it. My name is Deuce, and let's get into it. I'm gonna start off this video by saying I really like the design of every character that was revealed. I think literally all of them look fantastic. Genuinely, this, at least in my opinion, not sure if this is a hot take or not, is the best batch of designs that Wuthering Waves has ever had. As in, whenever they drip 5 characters at once, and then we go on to get these 5 characters over the next couple of months. I would say that whenever Renacita was first revealed, Carlotta was the only one that really spoke to me, and the rest of them were just fine in my opinion. I wasn't crazy about them. Second half of Renacita, well, Cho Yuen was like insane to me. I was like, holy crap, that character looks amazing. I loved Cho Yuen so much, so that batch was awesome to me, and the rest of the characters ended up looking really cool. And then with this one, there is not a single one that I dislike. Like, there is nothing here that I don't like. I just think all of them look really unique, really cool, and it's seriously exciting me for the new region. Like, I genuinely have some kind of want for all of these. I might not get all of them, but there is interest, at the very least, in all of the 5 characters here that I'm looking at. They all look really charming in their own ways. Now take a wild guess as to who my 2 favorites are. One of them is extremely obvious. The other one, I'm not sure if you're gonna get. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, my favorite is obviously the blonde guy, and my second favorite is actually the ginger girl. I think these 2 look fantastic. That ginger girl has such a visually pleasing design. I love it. It is so colorful, it is so vibrant, and I really hope that in-game, at least whenever you turn the saturation up a little bit, that's going to come through. She looks so nice. I really, really like the bold orange they went with here. It really adds some pop and flair to the design. This specific color choice really made it pop for me. I love this ginger girl. I think she looks fantastic. I definitely really want her. She is on my priority list for the upcoming region. I also just think her outfit is really interesting. I like her hat a lot and the little accessories on her hat. I think those are supposed to be flowers, but they're made out of some, like, I'm not actually sure what those are, but I just see that there's, like, flowers on her hat, and those look cool. Otherwise, I just think her entire fit is really nice. I like the gloves, fingerless gloves, they look really cool. I see that she has a tattoo on her leg. I think that looks really neat, too. All around, I just think she looks very appealing. I am a very big fan of her outfit. Then, with the guy, so, first of all, when I saw the red eyes, when I opened up the YouTube short on the Wuthering Waves YouTube channel and those red eyes greeted me, I was like, oh, they gave him red eyes. That's really nice. Bro, I really like the red eyes. That's fantastic. I really like that. And overall, this design looks fantastic. Thank you very much, Wuthering Waves, for adding a blonde pretty boy, because I think this guy looks absolutely amazing. First of all, the hair is a really important thing for me in character designs. That's part of why the ginger girl works for me so much. This guy has a really nice haircut. I like it a lot. It also, once again, just fits really nicely with the rest of his design. And I think that his character design is super interesting. If you look closely, there are a lot of details. There's DNA on his belt. His shirt looks kind of interesting, but he does have a lot of details that just look really interesting to me. There's also some DNA hanging off from that little ring thing of his, and also a little personal tag thing, probably for wherever he works. He definitely looks like a scientist of some variety. The inside of his left sleeve also looks really interesting. As you can see, there's some kind of blue transparent material, and also the ends of his hair are green. Interesting, because one of the other characters revealed in this batch also has blonde hair with green ends, so I'm starting to think that this guy might be related to her if we use anime logic, and that would be interesting, that would be cool. I don't think we have any sibling characters in the game yet. And this guy's name is Luke. That is interesting. But all around, I think this is a really, really cool design. I like it a lot. I think they cooked with this, and I really like all of the details. At least to me, I think this is awesome, and boy, am I happy they gave him those sharp red eyes. Those look really, really nice. I'm a big fan of the eyes. That looks really cool. I want to talk about Linny next, because she's the one that I believe to be the sibling of the guy, Luke. Which, okay, they both have names starting with L, they both have blonde and green hair, and if we apply anime logic, surely that means that they're related. Okay, this design, I usually don't particularly care for this type of design, but I think that this looks pretty decent. I like the graffiti in the background. I like that her jacket has a colorful back, and there's a bit of paint on her white shirt. That's really cool. She looks like she has a kind of cool vibe to her. I like the bubble gum. I like the little thing in her hair. All around, there's a lot of nice little details here. I think this character looks pretty decent. Oh wait, she actually has a little, yo, look at the jacket. There's actually a little echo on her jacket. Wait, that's really funny. She actually has an echo on her jacket. That is hilarious. Okay, I love that. That's amazing. All right, that's awesome. She has a little Ice Cube echo there. That's insane. But in any case, I think she looks cool, and I'm interested in seeing the front of the design. We can only see it from the back. Granted, we do kind of get the general vibe from this. We understand the gist. We know what she's going to be like. But either way, I would like to see the front just to kind of see her face more, see the front of the outfit more, all that good stuff. But from what I see, I think they executed on this aesthetic very well. I love the little detail of the echo hanging from her jacket. That is hilarious. I love that. And I also think the colors chosen are very pleasing. I like that shade of, I suppose, is that blue or green? Not too sure. But that looks like blue to me. I'm going to say that's blue. Okay, so Morn, I'm not sure how to say her name. I apologize. Please correct me so that I know how to say it, but I'm gonna be calling her Morn. She looks really good. I am a big fan of this. I think this looks really nice. I think what they've got going here is extremely interesting, and that is exactly why I like this design. It's very unique. We don't have anything like this in Wuthering Waves yet. Genuinely, I'm not really sure what I'm looking at here, but it looks cool, and I'm pretty sure that whatever the background context is to this is likely to be very interesting, and that has me very intrigued. All around, I think this character is just it's so interesting to me how every character from this batch, all so unique, all so different, and they just all look so good. Genuinely, I am so amazed by this batch up until this point, but anyways, Morin looks quite nice in my opinion. I'm personally a fan. I might be getting her, I don't particularly know. She's on the same level as perhaps Linny for me. I think that they're both about as good as each other, though maybe I like Monet just a little bit more just because I find her concept to be very interesting. Like, genuinely, I haven't seen anything like this in Wuthering Waves before. It almost looks kind of galaxy-ish, or like, I don't even know. It's strange. I don't really know how to describe it. I'm actually really curious as to how she's going to fight or what she's going to do. Like, genuinely, what is she going to do? I can't really predict based on this image. I mean, you can't really predict what anyone's going to do just based on a picture of them. But either way, I mean, you can make stuff up, I guess. But either way, I don't really know what to expect out of her, and I find that intriguing and very exciting. So I think this design deserves kudos for just being very cool. Really, really nice job, Kuro. Then for the final design of this batch, Lucilla. I think she looks pretty interesting. I like what they've got going here. The outfit is very nice, very elegant. I think they've got something going here. I'm a really big fan of the purple hair. See, that's kind of why this batch works for me. I like the hair on everyone. It just looks really good for the most part. And also the outfits are just quite nice as well. I think the outfit here is quite good. I will say, very bold, girl. I see what you're doing in that particular area. If you know, you know. But you know what? I am sure that enjoyers of this character will be happy about it. But either way, I like the design. That doesn't really matter to me. I think this all looks really nice. The handbag is also quite nice. A nice little touch. All around, very nice little drip. She has some movie reels behind her. I wonder if that's going to have anything to do with her character. I like her hat, by the way. That is a very nice hat. Yeah, no, this is just a good design. It's very nice. I will say that out of the 5, this is the one that I'm least interested in. However, I'm still interested. Like, I still think this is good, I should say. It's very good. It's just my least favorite of what we have so far. Her face is also just really cute, and I think she's going to be a playful type of character, so that also interests me. All around, I think this character looks really nice. I am a big fan. Yeah, just looks good in my opinion. I don't really have any strong opinions on this one, because like I said, she's probably my least favorite of the lot, but I still think she's extremely good. So yeah, great design. I'm a huge fan of the hair. I'm also looking forward to seeing how it looks in-game. Yeah, man, I'm just really impressed. I really like all of these. This is so cool, man. Like, this is so cool. I genuinely really like all of these. I think this is probably the highest quality batch we've gotten so far. It at least appeals to my tastes. I really like these designs. I think all of their details are amazing. I really like how saturated the hair is on the purple hair one and the ginger one. I think my must-pulls for this upcoming region, definitely Sigrika, the ginger one. I think she's just absolutely amazing. I really, really, really like her. I think she looks amazing. I really like her outfit. Super cute, super big on her. And then the other one is, of course, Luke. I think he looks fantastic. I'm a really big fan of him. Looks great. And then I'm interested in seeing how Maureen's in-game looks. I want to see what her in-game looks like because I'm interested in that galaxy-looking outfit. But if it doesn't translate in-game, I'll just be like, oh, okay then. But if it does, and it looks good in-game, then I am going to be one excited camper. Okay, yeah, no, she looks really good. I just think, man, great batch. Really good batch. Easily my favorite of the previous batches. And I'm being serious when I say that, because I straight up just didn't like the initial Renacita batch. Like, genuinely, I didn't like it that much. And the second one, I loved Cho Yuen, and the rest were, like, good to me, but that was it. This one, I just genuinely like everyone. I think everyone looks fantastic. So yeah, great job, Kuro Games. I am really excited to see more about these characters. Hopefully this video was able to tell you my thoughts on the Wuthering Waves 3.0 cast. This has been Juice, signing out, and okay, I just need to ask, has anyone's name been Luke and been spelled like L-U-U-K? I have never seen that before.